My name is Gabby. I live in New York City and I work in SEO marketing. My job and my passion is to figure out how to get people to our website. That's why I use SEMrush. They have all the tools that I need to help me expand our audience and grow our business. SEMrush gives me time back and the freedom to be myself, so I can live life on my own terms and never miss a beat.
Be like Gabby. Try SEMrush for free.
There's nothing more powerful than you making your thing happen. Really going for it. Doing business on your terms. Giving it your all. Making a difference. And loving what you do. Every single day. Feeling fearless, fulfilled, free. When there's nothing holding you back, what would your thing be?
My name is Gabby. I live in New York City and I work in SEO marketing. My job and my passion is to figure out how to get people to our website. That's why I use SEMrush. They have all the tools that I need to help me expand our audience and grow our business. SEMrush gives me time back and the freedom to be myself, so I can live life on my own terms and never miss a beat.
Be like Gabby. Try SEMrush for free.
I often hear, both in the theological world and also, in the general church world, that the church has replaced Israel. God is done with the Jewish people, and that's it. There's nothing to talk about. Particularly for us in these days, we're meditating on Ezekiel 37, the dry bones that have come together. They've gathered and there's flesh on them. We look around us in the state of Israel, we see this is happening. I look at what God has said in these scrolls, words that He said almost 2,500 years ago, as we read them from the original Hebrew, we see that they are being fulfilled before our very eyes. God is not done with the Jewish people. God is not done with His plan for humanity. And I'd like to ask you, do you want to stand on the sidelines as God is moving so mightily in this tiny country among this small group of people? Or do you want to take part as God is going to bless the world once again from Israel to the ends of the earth? Will you stand with us in this task? Will you rise up with us in prayer and partnership to believe in God's promises of redemption and join hand in hand proclaiming the hope of Yeshua and become one for Israel?
I used Remitly to support my daughter's degree back home, sending money right to her mobile wallet. And now she's getting ready to graduate. It's not easy being away from the family, but with Remitly, there's just one less thing to worry about. My daughter, she's just like me, hardworking, resilient, and she definitely inherited my dance moves. She might not admit it though.
Kendra made another discovery with food. She had a Punjabi friend over for lunch on the weekend. Kendra was going to make her latest discovery for her. This is meat soaked in chocolate. The Punjabi friend named Ashpreet suggested she show Kendra how to make her cultural food. They made Punjabi samosas with potatoes, green peas, and chutney. Here's a recipe for Punjabi-style samosas filled with potatoes and green peas, served with chutney. Ingredients for the samosa dough: 1. 2 cups all-purpose flour. 2. Half a teaspoon salt. 3. 1/4 cup vegetable oil. 4. Half cup water. For the potato and green pea filling: 1. 2 medium potatoes, boiled, peeled, and mashed. 2. Half cup green peas, boiled. 3. 1 small onion, finely chopped. 4. 2 green chilies, finely chopped. 5. 1 teaspoon cumin seeds. 6. 1 teaspoon coriander seeds. 7. 1 teaspoon garam masala. 8. 1 teaspoon amchur, dried mango powder. 9. Half a teaspoon turmeric powder. 10. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 11. Salt to taste. For the chutney: 1. 1 cup fresh coriander leaves, chopped. 2. Half cup mint leaves, chopped. 3. Half onion, chopped. 4. 1 green chili, chopped. 5. 1 teaspoon sugar. 6. 1 teaspoon salt. 7. 1 teaspoon lemon juice. Instructions. In a large mixing bowl, combine flour, salt, and vegetable oil. Mix well. Gradually add water and knead the dough until it's smooth and pliable. Cover the dough and set it aside for 30 minutes. Heat 2 tablespoons oil in a pan. Add cumin seeds and coriander seeds and let them splutter. Add chopped onion and green chilies and sauté until the onions turn translucent. Add mashed potatoes, boiled green peas, turmeric powder, garam masala, amchur, and salt to taste. Mix everything together and cook for a few minutes. Remove from heat and set aside to cool. To make the chutney, blend all the ingredients together in a food processor until smooth. Transfer to a bowl and set aside. Divide the dough into small balls. Roll each ball into a thin oval shape. Cut the oval in half to make 2 semicircles. Take one semicircle and shape it into a cone, overlapping the edges and sealing them with water. Fill the cone with 2 to 3 tablespoons of the potato and green pea mixture. Seal the top edge with water and press gently to close the samosa. Heat oil in a deep frying pan over medium heat. Add the samosas in batches and fry until golden brown and crispy. Remove from the oil with a slotted spoon and drain on paper towels. Serve the samosas hot with the chutney on the side. Enjoy your Punjabi-style samosas filled with potatoes and green peas, served with chutney. Kendra and Arshpreet started a business that was a subsidiary of Kendra's side business of selling food all over the world. Arshpreet had received the samosa recipe from her grandmother.
Kendra came up with another great idea for her side food business. She was eating another Swanson dinner and imagined what the steak would taste like in chocolate. She had some extra steak and bought some melted chocolate. She cooked the experiment with steak and chocolate. It tasted wonderful. She went to her suppliers again and they loved her idea. The chocolate-soaked meat is distributed all over the world.
Emma had been feeling a little bit down lately. She hadn't taken care of herself in over a week, and she was starting to feel really gross. But today, Emma decided it was time to take care of her needs. She took an extra long shower, brushed her teeth with minty fresh toothpaste, and put on the nicest clothes she owned, a bright yellow sundress that made her eyes sparkle. Feeling refreshed and confident, Emma stepped outside into the sunshine for some fresh air. That's when she saw him. Standing there in front of her door was the most handsome man she had ever seen. He looked at Emma with admiration as he asked if he could have the honor of marrying her. At first, Emma couldn't believe what was happening, but then something inside told her this might be exactly what she needed right now. So, after taking a moment to catch her breath, Emma said yes. And before they knew it, they were married and living happily ever after together.
I'm so lucky to be here today with Carrie, who's a minister in Penticton, Vancouver, and you're all welcome to her church. You should check it out. She is such a good minister. I would love to hear a sermon from her. She's a lovely woman, very well educated, and I'm sure knows the Bible like no one else. Okay. Hello, everyone out there. Please take my English and French classes.
Carrie does video with a DSL camera and
Reverse type 2 diabetes in record time. Put 1 drop of this revolutionary liquid under your tongue after every meal for 7 days, and you'll gain healthy blood sugar levels for good. This natural and clinically proven method dissolves clogs in your pancreas and stimulates insulin production. It's 10 times more effective than anything on the market. Yet only 2% of people know about it. Unfortunately, most people still rely on blood sugar medications, since they have been brainwashed by the medical establishment to view diabetes as a hereditary condition. Researchers have confirmed that every person with high blood sugar they examined had a clogged sugar drainage system, which has recently been found to be the real root cause of type 2 diabetes. This revolutionary liquid prevents aging from clogging the sugar drainage system. Over 40,000 people who tried it no longer need metformin or insulin and are no longer worried about blurred vision, numb toes, yeast infections, or living under constant fear of kidney failure and heart attack. Stop everything you're doing right now and click the Watch Now button below to watch a short free video that clearly shows how thousands of people are using this simple secret method to change their lives. Greedy CEOs in the healthcare industry want to keep this diabetes medicine secret hidden to protect their obscene profits. I'm not sure how long this video will be available, as pressure mounts from Big Pharma to get this taken down. So, I urge you to click the Watch Now button below, to watch it now before it's too late.
L'hiver arrive bien plus vite qu'on l'attend. Passez aux pneus d'hiver pour augmenter la traction et le rendement. Choisissez parmi les 17 marques de pneus recommandées par Toyota. Vous pouvez toujours compter sur le bon pneu au bon prix grâce à la promesse du meilleur prix de Toyota.
Hi, everyone out there. You will greatly enjoy taking either English or French with me on this platform. Choose my classes today.
All of the stories within the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes are told in a first-person narrative from the point of view of Dr. Watson, as is the case for all but 4 of the Sherlock Holmes stories. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes point out social injustices. It suggests that, in contrast, Holmes is portrayed as offering a fresh and fair approach in an unjust world of official incompetence and aristocratic privilege. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes contains many of Doyle's favorite Sherlock Holmes stories. In 1927, he submitted a list of what he believed were his 12 best Sherlock Holmes stories to the Strand magazine. Among those he listed were The Adventure of the Speckled Band as his favorite, The Red-Headed League, second, A Scandal in Bohemia, 5th, and The 5 Orange Pips, 7th. The book was banned in the Soviet Union in 1929 because of its alleged occultism, 9. But the book gained popularity in a black market of similarly banned books, and the restriction was lifted in 1940.
A young girl named Alice sits bored by a riverbank, where she suddenly spots a white rabbit with a pocket watch and waistcoat lamenting that he is late. The surprised Alice follows him down a rabbit hole, which sends her down a lengthy plummet but to a safe landing. Inside a room with a table, she finds a key to a tiny door, beyond which is a beautiful garden. As she ponders how to fit through the door, she discovers a bottle reading "Drink Me." Alice hesitantly drinks a portion of the bottle's contents, and to her astonishment, she shrinks small enough to enter the door. However, she had left the key upon the table and is unable to reach it. Alice then discovers and eats a cake, which causes her to grow to a tremendous size. As the unhappy Alice bursts into tears, the passing white rabbit flees in a panic, dropping a fan and pair of gloves. Alice uses the fan for herself, which causes her to shrink once more and leaves her swimming in a pool of her own tears. Within the pool, Alice meets a variety of animals and birds, who convene on a bank and engage in a caucus race to dry themselves. Following the end of the race, Alice inadvertently frightens the animals away by discussing her cat. The white rabbit appears in search of the gloves and fan. Mistaking Alice for his maidservant, the white rabbit orders Alice to go into his house and retrieve them. Alice finds another bottle and drinks from it, which causes her to grow to such an extent that she gets stuck within the house. The white rabbit and his neighbors attempt several methods to extract her, eventually taking to hurling pebbles that turn into small cakes. Alice eats one and shrinks herself, allowing her to flee into the forest. She meets a caterpillar seated on a mushroom and smoking a hookah. Amidst the caterpillar's questioning, Alice begins to admit to her current identity crisis, compounded by her inability to remember a poem. Before crawling away, the caterpillar tells her that a bite of one side of the mushroom will make her larger, while a bite from the other side will make her smaller. During a period of trial and error, Alice's neck extends between the treetops, frightening a pigeon who mistakes her for a serpent. After shrinking to an appropriate height, Alice arrives at the home of a duchess, who owns a perpetually grinning Cheshire cat. The duchess's baby, whom she hands to Alice, transforms into a piglet, which Alice releases into the woods. The Cheshire cat appears to Alice and directs her toward the Hatter and March Hare before disappearing, leaving his grin behind. Alice finds the Hatter, March Hare, and a sleepy dormouse in the midst of an absurd tea party. The Hatter explains that it is always 6 p.m., tea time, claiming that time is standing still as punishment for the Hatter trying to kill it. A strange conversation ensues around the table, and the riddle "why is a raven like a writing desk?" is brought forward. Eventually, Alice impatiently decides to leave, dismissing the affair as the stupidest tea party that, she has, ever been to. Noticing a door on one of the trees, Alice passes through and finds herself back in the room from the beginning of her journey. She is able to take the key and use it to open the door to the garden, which turns out to be the croquet court of the Queen of Hearts, whose guard consists of living playing cards. Alice participates in a croquet game, in which hedgehogs are used as balls, flamingos are used as mallets, and soldiers act as gates. The Queen proves to be short-tempered, and she constantly orders beheadings. When the Cheshire Cat appears as only a head, the Queen orders his beheading, only to be told that such an act is impossible. Because the cat belongs to the Duchess, Alice prompts the Queen to release the Duchess from prison to resolve the matter. When the Duchess ruminates on finding morals in everything around her, the Queen dismisses her on the threat of execution. Alice then meets a griffin and a weeping mock turtle, who dance to the lobster quadrille while Alice recites, rather incorrectly, "'Tis the voice of the lobster." The mock turtle sings them beautiful soup, during which the griffin drags Alice away for an impending trial, in which the Knave of Hearts stands accused of stealing the Queen's tarts. The trial is ridiculously conducted by the King of Hearts, and the jury is composed of various animals that Alice had previously met. Alice gradually grows in size and confidence, allowing herself increasingly frequent remarks on the irrationality of the proceedings. The Queen finally commands Alice's beheading, but Alice scoffs that the Queen's guard is only a pack of cards. Although Alice holds her own for a time, the card guards soon gang up and start to swarm all over her. Alice's sister wakes her up from a dream, brushing what turns out to be some leaves from Alice's face. Alice leaves her sister on the bank to imagine all the curious happenings for herself.
The play, set in Verona, Italy, begins with a street brawl between Montague and Capulet servants who, like the masters they serve, are sworn enemies. Prince Aeschylus of Verona intervenes and declares that further breach of the peace will be punishable by death. Later, Count Paris talks to Capulet about marrying his daughter Juliet, but Capulet asks Paris to wait another 2 years and invites him to attend a planned Capulet ball. Lady Capulet and Juliet's nurse try to persuade Juliet to accept Paris's courtship. Meanwhile, Benvolio talks with his cousin Romeo, Montague's son, about Romeo's recent depression. Benvolio discovers that it stems from unrequited infatuation for a girl named Rosalind, one of Capulet's nieces. Persuaded by Benvolio and Mercutio, Romeo attends the ball at the Capulet house in hopes of meeting Rosalind. However, Romeo instead meets and falls in love with Juliet. Juliet's cousin, Tybalt, is enraged at Romeo for sneaking into the ball but is only stopped from killing Romeo by Juliet's father, who does not wish to shed blood in his house. After the ball, in what is now famously known as the balcony scene, Romeo sneaks into the Capulet orchard and overhears Juliet at her window vowing her love to him in spite of her family's hatred of the Montagues. Romeo makes himself known to her, and they agree to be married. With the help of Friar Lawrence, who hopes to reconcile the two families through their children's union, they are secretly married the next day. Tybalt, meanwhile, still incensed that Romeo had sneaked into the Capulet ball, challenges him to a duel. Romeo, now considering Tybalt his kinsman, refuses to fight. Mercutio is offended by Tybalt's insolence, as well as Romeo's vile submission, and accepts the duel on Romeo's behalf. Mercutio is fatally wounded when Romeo attempts to break up the fight, and declares a curse upon both households before he dies. A plague of both your houses. Grief-stricken and racked with guilt, Romeo confronts and slays Tybalt. Benvolio argues that Romeo has justly executed Tybalt for the murder of Mercutio. The prince, now having lost a kinsman in the warring family's feud, exiles Romeo from Verona, under penalty of death if he ever returns. Romeo secretly spends the night in Juliet's chamber, where they consummate their marriage. Capulet, misinterpreting Juliet's grief, agrees to marry her to Count Paris and threatens to disown her when she refuses to become Paris's joyful bride. When she then pleads for the marriage to be delayed, her mother rejects her. Juliet visits Friar Lawrence for help, and he offers her a potion that will put her into a death-like coma or catalepsy for 2 and 40 hours. The friar promises to send a messenger to inform Romeo of the plan so that he can rejoin her when she awakens. On the night before the wedding, she takes the drug and, when discovered apparently dead, she is laid in the family crypt. The messenger, however, does not reach Romeo and, instead, Romeo learns of Juliet's apparent death from his servant, Balthasar. Heartbroken, Romeo buys poison from an apothecary and goes to the Capulet crypt. He encounters Paris, who has come to mourn Juliet privately. Believing Romeo to be a vandal, Paris confronts him and, in the ensuing battle, Romeo kills Paris. Still believing Juliet to be dead, he drinks the poison. Juliet then awakens and, discovering that Romeo is dead, stabs herself with his dagger and joins him in death. The feuding families and the prince meet at the tomb to find all three dead. Friar Lawrence recounts the story of the two star-crossed lovers, fulfilling the curse that Mercutio swore. The families are reconciled by their children's deaths and agree to end their violent feud. The play ends with the prince's elegy for the lovers, for never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Oh, say, can you see, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming? And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? On the shore dimly seen through the mists of the deep, where the foe's haughty host in dread silence reposes. What is that which the breeze, o'er the towering steep, as it fitfully blows, half conceals, half discloses? Now it catches the gleam of the morning's first beam, in full glory reflected, now shines on the stream. 'Tis the star-spangled banner, oh, long may it wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And where is that band who so vauntingly swore that the havoc of war and the bottle's confusion, a home and a country should leave us no more? Their blood has washed out their foul footsteps' pollution. No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. And the star-spangled banner in triumph doth wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, thus be it ever when freemen shall stand between their loved home and the war's desolation. Blessed with victory and peace, may the heaven-rescued land praise the power that hath made and preserved us a nation. Then conquer we must, when our cause it is just. And this be our motto, in God is our trust. And the star-spangled banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras c'est porter les paix. Il c'est porter la croix. Ton histoire et une épopée. Day plus brilliance exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
O Canada, terra de nos eo. Ton front est saint de Florence glorio. Car ton bras c'est porter l'épée. Il c'est porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée. Des plus brillants exploits. Et ta valeur, de foi trempée. Protégera nos foyers et nos droits. Protégera nos foyers et nos droits.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love and all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise. The true north is strong and free, from far and wide. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This super special octopus could live on the beach for many, many months. The octopus made many friends while living on the beach. The octopus made friends with Sarah. Sarah kept the octopus safe from the sea hunters.
As Coffee is a new brand that sells high-quality coffee from all around the world. Their goal is to reach a broader audience and help people get into specialty coffee. Although their prices are not low, they make up for that in convenience. It works similarly to Bright Sellers but for coffee. Customers can take a quiz on their site to receive custom packs that they are more likely to enjoy. Also, they offer replacements or money back in case the customer is not happy with what is sent. 1. Take a simple and quick quiz. 2. View our personalized recommendations. 3. Enjoy new coffee every month.
I had a magic cushion. When I would rest the magic cushion on my piano bench, I would always have good sleep and interesting dreams. My neighbor next door told me that each time he saw the magic cushion on my balcony at night, he would have good sleep and interesting dreams. I had that magic cushion for decades and it still had the same magic.
Our fathers are kind and caring. Our fathers support us and help us. They may be uncles who are like fathers. They may be grandfathers who are like fathers. They may be cousins or friends who are like fathers. A good father is there to help and support their children. We are lucky when fathers do this. God bless all of the good fathers in this world. You are doing hero work.
Hello, everyone. Today, what I'm going to talk about is how to use Wix, which a lot of people do know, but for those of you who don't, I'll be going through it today. So, this is a site that I actually started already, and I'm 5 out of 7 completed for the steps. And if I go to, like, you sign up, you go through the prompts, and I can connect a custom domain. So I can enter the web address that I want for my site, and it can be a domain I want to buy or one I already own. So I'm going to skip that step since I mainly use WordPress. And I can also get found by customers on Google, which I do already. So I won't worry so much about that either. But let's say I go to, there's a whole bunch of things here you can do. This is an e-commerce site, which is popular amongst many people and things that they want to do. And so if I go to edit site, okay, so I'll show some simple instructions on how you can do that. And it works a little bit similar to WordPress, if you're familiar with WordPress, since WordPress does power 40% of the internet. But this one I did on books, okay? And so you can see what I've done here, okay? All right. And I added one of my books as a product there. Okay, and then I have a video that I included from YouTube, and then a contact information there, and just a general direction page, and then just my email for contact. And I'd actually done this last year. So see if I wanted to do something like edit the copyright information, I can just double click on it and fix that there. Okay. Say if I wanted to do things like if I wanted, these are the different things I have on here. Read it forward. Like if I like that picture. Like if I wanted to add another product here, in case loading settings, I just got to double click on it. And then products, all products, like if I wanted to add something, so manage categories, like if I click on that, it's just loading. Okay, so I can add a product there. And okay, so say add products by this category. Okay, hold on, I have to upload it first. Okay, add products. Okay, let's see. I want to delete the category. I want to add something to it. Okay, so say I want to add category to site. Okay. So say I go ebooks or something like that, and then category image. Okay. And they also have images that you can use, but I'll use that one there. And then add to page. And then and then just click on add category to the site, saving and go to editor. Okay, so create a new page for the category. So I'm going to say add this category to existing page. Okay. Okay. All right, now let's see where it went. Okay, let's see if that was successful. Okay, I also have a service on there. Okay, I don't see how that worked, but you can also do quick edits. So let me manage products here again. Give it another try. Just what I need to do is upload. Okay, good. This is better. Okay, this is a new product. Okay, it's a digital product. Okay, upload file. Okay, so what I'm uploading is an image. And okay, upload media. Okay, upload from computer. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of these books that I just did recently and upload the cover. Okay, let's just to show you, give you an example of how to do it. Okay, it's uploading now. Okay, it's there. Now I can add that product. Okay, so now I can add that product. It's in the category of all products. And then of course click save. Oh, I have to add more information. So how to talk how to talk Spanish. Okay. Vida loca means crazy life in Spanish. Pricing, okay, so I'll make that $3.99. Profit, okay, so I'm gonna make that $3.99. Okay. And it's in stock. Okay, now I'll press save. Okay. Okay, great. And as I see there, it's been added. Okay, so now I just want to X out of that. And we'll see that it's been added to the front page here. Okay. Okay, I don't know why the image didn't really come out clear there, but at least it's been added. Okay, so that's something that with all of these things online, you can tinker with until it's exactly how you want it to be. It's possible maybe the dimensions weren't correct or something like that. But this is an example of how you can, create quite, like say, for example, even this video, right? Like if I wanted to change it, I can change the video. If I want to change this picture, I can change the picture. So here you can correct all of these different tabs here at the top. Okay, you can even change the order of them if you want to, but there usually tends to be a specific order. Okay, so this is like the welcome page. So there's a lot of other things about you could add sections, you can have pages and menu, you can change the site design as well if I wanted to. Okay, so I can customize the site theme. Like I chose eclectic, but say if I choose dynamic, okay, so now that's how it looks now with dynamic, right? Or even technical, okay, that's how it looks now with technical, okay, or energetic, okay, that's what it looks like now with energetic. or nostalgic. That's what it looks like now with nostalgic. Or I can choose contemporary. Okay, that's quite nice, definitely. Okay, I can add apps if I choose to. I can add apps to the site. There's a number of free ones you can add, like a currency converter. Um, Free plan is available for the online store, which I'm using. I can add PayPal buttons. Um, and they have some that are trending now. Easy ship, free plan. You can get a 30-day trial on Ocean apps and these different things. Actually, Wix is having a sale right now, where you can get 50% off the business plan. And then here my business. Okay, so you can manage your business with email marketing if you choose, or Facebook shop, Instagram ads, eBay shop, coupons, back in stock requests. And then with media, you can do things like photo, video. There's some free Wix images, some free Wix videos, Shutterstock images, Shutterstock videos, content manager. You can add these things to your site. Content collections create hundreds of dynamic pages, collect info from site visitors, and then marketing and SEO. So it's things like Google Ads and Facebook ads, email marketing, SEO, social media marketing, and marketing integrations. Okay, so that's it's pretty easy to set up a Wix site if I'm to give, and then all you have to do when you've made your changes is press publish if you choose, okay? And then you can view your site there. So no harm in me necessarily pressing publish because I don't really tend to really promote this site, but they're finally press publish on it, and it's free as long as you keep within its data storage and don't go over the data storage for the free site on Wix. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hello, everyone. What I'm going to show you today is how to add your book to Amazon A+ content, which is a great way to help to promote your book that Amazon offers at no extra charge than what you're already paying as your fees or percentage that Amazon gets for you to with book sales. And so I'll start by sharing screen here. Okay, here we have Amazon up, and I have a number of books here that I've done. And you just go to marketing, and then you have some options. You could go to Amazon ads for paid advertising. Author Central is for your Amazon author page. And then here you can run a price promotion. You can nominate your ebooks for Kindle deals or Prime Reading. And they also have other marketing resources such as pre-order and gifting for Kindle and Kindle Instant book previews, excuse me. And so here with A+ content, you just choose your marketplace. Okay, so now since I haven't marketed any of my books in France with A+ content, and I do have books that are written in French, I'll choose France, and then you click on Manage A+ content. Okay, it'll ask you to log in. So even if you don't know the language, you can figure it out based on what you usually would put in Amazon. Rester connecté just means stay connected. Okay. Okay, now I'm in it. Okay. So now the first thing I'll have to do is to create my content, and I can also show auto create content too here, but the first thing I'm going to do is create my content. So okay, so let's say I go actually okay, let me see. Yep, I'll go Donna Magazine and then start creating A+ content. You can add a module. Okay, so here are some templates to use. I like using this one with the doggy, and the image has to be 970 to 600. And I think I do have that image already, but I'm going to go to Be Funky and just make sure. So that was 970 by 600. I'm just going to use Be Funky here, which is a photo editor. And just quickly edit that. Okay. Just got to log in first. Okay. All right. Now edit a photo. Okay. Start new. Okay. Now use the computer. Okay. I'm going to use one of my thumbnails. Use one of my thumbnails. Use that one. And that's from my magazine, 970 by 600. So I want to resize it and not lock the aspect ratio. So 970 by 600. Okay, then just click on apply. Okay, now I have my version there. Okay, so this is my Amazon A+ content image. Okay, so just save that to my downloads. Okay, once it's saved, I like to wait till it's saved, even though I know you don't have to. I'm going to just keep that up just in case I may need it again. So then now I'm just going to get that image from my downloads there. Okay, it does seem to fit. Keywords, I'll just put Donna Magazine there. And then add that. Enter headline, I'll just put Donna Magazine. Okay, and headline text, I'll just put Donna Magazine. And I'll just put great books. That should be okay. You do have to be careful with this to make sure it'll pass. Okay, now next apply ASINs. Oh, content name. Okay, so Donna Magazine, it may have been lost there. Now apply ASINs. Okay, so now I want to go to, I can actually even go inside Amazon and get the ASINs that I need. Okay, Amazon KDP. So I'll just open another one of them up here. I'm going to keep this one on this side because that makes a bit more sense to me. Okay, now log in here again. Okay, so now what I want to look for, let's see if I can search this way. Okay, see if any, okay, so this one comes up. Okay, and the ASIN is right there. Okay, so all you need to do is copy and paste it and then put it here. Okay, it'll come up and then you just go apply content. Okay, so let's see what else they've got. Then they've got this ASIN. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there and then go do that. Apply content, make sure it takes. Okay. All right, when you see it jump, you'll know it took. It's the one that's French, no, but this one is. Okay. All right. Now put that there. Apply ASIN. When it jumps, you'll know it took. Sometimes you gotta press it more than once just to make sure it takes. You can look below and make sure it took. Yep, it just seemed to take. No, it didn't take. Maybe there's something I forgot to do there. Okay. Oh, I didn't click on that. Okay, all right, I see what happened there. Okay, it took. Okay, you can always scroll down to the bottom and make sure what you want is there. Okay, this one I can add to the French store. Okay. All right, so it'll search the ASIN when it comes up, click on it, and then apply content. When you see it jump, it's applied. Okay, now this one as well I can add. Okay. Okay, there it is. And then apply content. Okay, anything else? Okay, that seems to be everything. I do have this book in French. So I'm actually going to see if I can find that book in French. So I'll search for that book and see what comes up because it has the same title in French. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, I can't tell which one is the French one. Which one is the French one? But I would take a guess that since this one is more expensive for the paperback, that's probably the French one. So I'm going to try and add that too. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I've added that as well. Then you just go to review and submit for approval. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to now, if you want to add in a different marketplace, like I also have some books written in Spanish. So I'm going to try going to the Spanish one, open marketplace. Okay, so it's opening now. And see this one, again, same thing. If you don't know the language all that well, you can still figure it out based on, that just means stay connected, start session. Okay. Okay, so it starts with nothing there. So I'm just going to click on start creating content. Okay, go Donna magazine there. Okay, same idea. I use the same module. Just go Donna magazine here. Okay, I can use that very same image. that I've just already created. Image keywords, just do that. Okay, so that's done. Okay, Donna Magazine. Okay, just put great books. That should be understood even in Spanish. Okay, so that part's done. Make sure that's there. And then next, apply ASINs. Okay, now try Siete because I have a book that's definitely in Spanish. Okay, that's in Spanish. Okay. All right, then apply that content. Okay, then I have another one, como. Oh, it's not there. Isn't that weird? Okay, maybe habla. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me try Spanish. See, just that comes up. I'm surprised those books aren't there. Okay, how to talk to crazy people. See what comes up. $10 per page. I do have that book in Spanish. I'm surprised it's not coming up. Okay. Your titles. Series title. All titles. All titles. Yeah, it was all titles for that search. Okay. Hablar, I'm sure. Let's try como. Search that doesn't. Let me try just CO and see if anything comes up. Maybe too wide a search. Yeah, that was too wide a search. Okay, let me try just HA. See what comes up. Okay, just 2 pages at least. No, it didn't come up. It didn't come up. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't know why I should. I guess I'm gonna have to make a note to publish those books to Amazon, but it didn't publish. Or it's not there, which is why I was wondering why my book count was lower than I knew it was. So, but that should at least show you how to add content to Amazon A+. So I hope that was helpful, and it actually showed me something I need to do with my Amazon books. Okay, please have a great day.
With every new Cadillac purchase, peace of mind comes standard, complete with a 4-year, 80,000-kilometer premium care maintenance package plus 3 years of OnStar on most models. We've got your back. Visit CadillacCanada.ca.
Thank you.